Hello folks, this has gone Spy, the Spy will come to you live for the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the Sith Lords. We're still on the prologue of getting the ship's hyperdrive to be able to work, but I still need to be able to recover some steps for you guys to be reminded of how the Old Republic systems work and the fact that there's no stuff going on in this game after the Old Republic game. So, right now we're still in the same cargo bay. Mode off. Alright. Check security cameras. Hyperdrive is in a bad shape state. Interesting. Alright, time to get some fresh air. And by fresh air, I mean fresh space. And this is actually something that may be a first for me, especially controlling T3 and 4. Because every time that I go to the left controls, it's always maining the guns to destroy fighters. But now, in this prologue, in this game, seems to be going to actually go outside into space and not into the turrets.
You can use this lift to take you to the outside of the Ebon Hawk.
If what the computer said is true, then there may be some parts and mines we could be able to grab for the repairs for the hyperdrive. What the hell happened to you? I want to find the son of a bitch that did this. No one does this to my ship and gets away with it. More to the point, I'm wondering why is T3 and 4 alone from the group? What happened to Griffin? To the Haskell Spy Revan. Well, maybe there's somebody that knows the whereabouts of his location and why he went missing. And maybe we can learn about what the Republic's been going on. There seems to be a lot of parts here.
These exposed wires control the door to the starboard dormitory. The door is currently sealed, but you can override it from here.
Alright.
Success. The door is opened. You can now access the starboard dormitory through the garage.
I know the place. The room is where a mission is to have a sleep in a dormitory in the room across the garage bay.
Don't forget to explore. This is the port. The bubbles ahead indicate mines that you've detected automatically with your awareness skill. Some mines require higher awareness to detect. Approach mines carefully. They will blow up and damage you if you get too close. You can use your demolition skill to either disable or recover these mines. get to keep the mine, which you can then use to set as a trap for enemies or break down into components at a workbench.
Understood. Glad at least there's something that doesn't change with T3's demolition skills.
You can use the explosive device in this missile to blow open the engine room door inside the Ebon Hawk. This will give you access to the hyperdrive. After you plant a mine, back away quickly so that you do not take damage.
Good to know. Another one of the many things that's been new to this game.
This is one of the Ebon Hawk's quad laser turrets. They are damaged, but you can scavenge some parts from it to use in repairing the Ebon Hawk.
I wish I could enjoy the view here, but got a mission to do.
You can use this lift to take you back inside the Ebon Hawk.
Let's go inside then.
This is the main hold.
I remember this spot where T3 is also stands over there in the main hall. And right over there in that corner is this where Sabar, the Wookiee companion of ours, used to be able to talk about little things of like about how to be able to make grenades, but he talks very little about his home in Kashyyyk because of the crime. He was exiled by using his claws. It's, according to him, it's kind of a disgrace to be able to use your claws against another Wookiee. It would be a sign of madness, according to him. It was because of the fact of what he discovered about his brother's betrayal.
This is the cockpit.
The cockpit is where Carvey used to stand over there to be able to make the controls as he pilots the Ebon Hawk. And here's where Basla used to be able to stand over there in that spot right over there. Talk about things to pass the time about the Jedi Order and about the ways of the Force and about the dark side and stuff. She seems to be sometimes to have a difficulty, a struggle, but for some reason, she was really amazed at my control of balance between light and dark. It's what we use to talk past the time about the visions of star maps and such. So much things has changed. I wonder why. Alright, let's go. Alright,
This is the starboard dormitory.
Here's the starboard dormitory. This is the room, as I was mentioning from before, that mission used to stand over there in that corner. And remember, some mission, and as some of the journey that even take us to help us some stupidity problems of our brother, Griff. And that we sometimes used to pass the time of playing beside O2 for my skills at it be skillful at. I was able to win most of the time, but she was able to win. But we don't really bet on credits or anything because she and I are friends, so it's okay.
You found a droid's flamethrower. This is one of the special weapons that droids can use. To equip it, open the equip screen by pressing Start to open the pause menu, and then use the left or right triggers to cycle to the equip screen.
Alright, and this is one of the droid upgrades that only droids can be able to use, as the computer was saying from before. Droid Flamethrower can spout off flame fire to damage the opponent, and the Shock Droid Arm is to shock the opponent to submission. Alright, let's go. Alright. I am new hero avatar apparently. Arthur Arc has already been stabilized because of the last episode. I was able to use the med pack to heal him up. He can only be able to get a full medical attention of his wounds if we are able to get to wherever this planet we're going to call Prologue. Alright, this is going to be one of the things that I have not done in the old series of the Old Republic, is that you place a mind on this door, and if for some reason you can't be able to get it to open, or that for some other reason why it can't open, no matter how much security skills you got or turners you used, it's when you use this bad boy to knock on the door, so to speak. Alright. Alright, fire in the hole. I've always wanted to say that in Star Wars. This is the second time I had to bust my ass up to repair the hyperdrive. You understand, this is not exactly the first time that the hyperdrive was damaged. There was this one time when we were waiting for the Republic forces to arrive. When we arrived in the space next to the Star Forge, we were trying to buy time, but our instruments of the Hog was disabled. Carf luckily was able to manage to land us on the beach on some unknown planet. And when we got to the planet, we learned that it's been having species of two faction tribes called the Rakitas. They're very powerful warriors. They don't use blasters, but they use swords, spears, and they even use grenades. Hell, they even use rakers as freaking war beasts that you wouldn't even believe, like something that the military government uses for dog attacks, like watchdogs or something. It's very clever. Been wanting to ask around that time how they were able to do that stuff. Anyway, to the point, when we come across the Rakka tribe, so they knew of the last hero I use, known as used to be Darth Revan, who has gone spy, mind you. Knew him as the Sith Lord, and he helped one of the tribes to steal some plans and history to be able to get into the Rakata Temple. The age of the Starforge is a lot older than the Republic and the Jedi Order themselves. And, anyways, I'm not going to bore you with a history lesson. During when we wanted to help one of the tribes that seems to be a good tribe and the other one seems to be a bad tribe, we killed the Rakata bad tribe warriors with small difficulty, mind you, with medium difficulty, mind you, and managed to be able to not only save the prisoner priest Rakata, but also be able to grab parts for the ship's hyperdrive, and hence how we got out of the predicament of field disruptor. It was because of that Rakata bad tribes doing, and because the field disruptor can only be disabled in the Rakata temple. And if you watch the journeys of the Old Republic series, you understand. Alright. Now with the history lesson out of the way, let's fix this hyperdrive again.
The hyperdrive is suffering badly. You won't be able to make the jump to light speed until it is fully repaired, and you do not have the needed equipment here on the Eden Hawk. However, you should be able to rig the hyperdrive to restore primary power and bring the port engine online. This will allow you to dock with the Prologue mining station for full repairs.
A mining station? So it's not a planet, but an asteroid station. We'll learn about that shit later. Normally, the last time we did this repair sequence with the hyperdrive, we used ship parts and not the joy parts. But I'm glad that the creators of this game changed that up a bit.
Success. The hyperdrive is online. Primary power is restored. Only one step remains. Return to the galaxy map in the cockpit and travel to Paragus.
Alright. I remember helping Bastila with her mother issue problems when we learned about her mother Helena being sick. And of course, Bastila wasn't really sure about her telling the truth because of the fights her father and Helena got into. Bastila loved her father more than she loved her mother, but after Helena tells the story and the truth about why she sent Bastila to the Order in the first place, and about the reasons why Bessla and Helena were able to find closure, and things between them were a lot better. And, Carf. Carf lost his family and his homeworld, Telos, when the Sith bombarded because his old mentor, Saul Karov, betrayed him and the Republic, and because of Karov, the Sith murdered his wife and his son, what he thought, but we learned later that his son was alive, but was trained as his Dark Jedi in the Korriban Academy, Sith Academy on Korriban. The planet there is hell. I mean, Korriban was the worst. The Sith Academy, and the fact that Serga is able to use Dios, it's worst. But after a while, when Carv's son Dustil learned the fact that his friend that invited him over into the Sith Academy was killed by the Sith Jedi Master that controls there, Dustil learns the truth what the Sith really is again. Of course, Dustil couldn't leave us, so he has some need to search for his friends, of course. And afterwards, Karf and Refit Hesnal spy, me, were able to bond over as brothers after that. So many good memories on this ship. All of them been tarnished by what the Sith recently did here. When I find the son of a bitch that did this to my ship, to the place that holds good memories of my friends, my crew, I'll make him wish the day he never been born. Alright, now to the galaxy map.
You can now plot a course to the Prologue mining station. Select Prologue by pressing left or right on the D-pad, and then press the A button to travel to Prologue.
Looks like it is an asteroid mining station. Well, we have no other choice but to go there, so let's travel there. Hopefully the miners there can be able to help our ship with repairs.
The sensors show the door to the storage compartment is being sliced. There is someone or something else alive on the other side.
Shit, I think I know where that is coming from. No, it can't be. Is that? No way. H? What the hell? Why is he... No, that can't be HK-47. Alright. Huh, looks like I'm in the Coltal tank. What the? Jeez. How did I get out there? Someone must have gotten me out there or something. Okay, this is seriously strange, but we're going to need to come to this after these messages, folks. So, but this has gone Spy. The Spy sign off. We'll be right back after these messages for more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the Sith Lords.